Women on Tinder make questionable choices. Warner is moving away from left-wing content, and Amber Heard is the new Jussie Smollett. Let's get into... Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? What's going on? Now, this is a little weird. I found this morning when I was working out, so I had to show you this. This is very weird. You can see the guy right there. Apparently his name is Ray. Now this, I don't know if this is real or if it's some kind of social experiment because I don't know the guy. Like, I found these two and I want to show you them. But look what this says. Ray, 23, aspiring model. Watch out for me in GQ in a couple of years. You should know I've had trouble with the law my whole life. Convicted 3 times for rape of a child, ROAC, and once for sexual activity with a child, but TBF, to be fair. She turned 16 like a week later, so it was super unfair, but whatever. I'm on Tinder because maybe if I fuck some of you sluts, I'll stop wanting to be with kids. Okay, see, this has to be some kind of social experiment, right? But you have to see what the women are telling this person. And remember, look at his face, his profile, okay? So we're going to start with the first one. Amber. Of course, the girl's name is Amber. You matched with Amber, whatever. I can absolve you of your sins. Maria, hey, are you living in London? Agnes, well, hey there, gorgeous. How are you? Rochelle, hey, every criminal has the chance to be forgiven, but then again, there's something very attractive about a bad boy. And then he replies, I think I'd rather be bad than forgiven. And she replies, the question is, how bad does this bad boy get? And does this bad boy need a naughty girl to keep him bad? What the fuck is going on? There's a lot more. There is a lot more. From Molly. Hey, when I was 7, I stole a gumball from my corner store and felt very guilty about it for years. I guess that makes us equally as evil. What the fuck? I'm surprised, and he replies, I'm surprised you're still out roaming the streets after such a heinous crime. We should both be locked up. I don't think I'd mind as long as we're locked up together. She replies, well, as long as there are handcuffs involved. Ha ha ha. OMG. That was such a crazy thing of me to say, but I'm happy I said it. Are you a native Londoner? And then she, I guess, whatever that is, what a coincidence. Well, I'm only here for a few days. What are you doing tomorrow? Personal details. I'm in the area. So that's only half. Let's go back and make sure that we tell you who these women are talking to. Convicted 3 times for rape of a child. That's what's on his profile. And then it says, and once for sexual activity with a child, but to be fair, she turned 16 like a week later. That is who these women are talking to. Wow. From Julia, hello, handsome. How's your week going? From, what is that? Annalena, hey, are you all right? Aha, I'm not here for long, so I'm just looking for someone to take my virginity. Can't come home still being a virgin. I'm not actually 19. Sorry, I'm quite straightforward. He replies, how old are you and how long are you here for? And she says, I'm blank, blocked because of reasonable doubt. So I've been in London for a bit more than 9 months now, but I have to go back home soon, like in 2 months' time. Well, I'm not as innocent as I pretend to be. We got there, but I just never dared to do it in the end. You dare to do it now? Yeah, I do. Number. And she gives him her number. Holy shit. And then, what is that, Tesla? Is that Tesla, right? Tekla? It can't be Tekla, right? Well, I'm going to call her Tesla. That looks like Tesla. Okay, Tekla, whatever. When I was 6, I stole a Kinder Bueno from the supermarket, so I guess that we're both felons. Okay. Emma, I hope I don't fall in love with you because I wouldn't know how to explain your criminal behavior to my mother. Holy shit. Lexi, what are you doing tonight? Tonight, you. Good answer. Come on over. Where you based? Her address. Wow. Damn, you look just like my prep school crush, 8 to 13 years old, Lamau. Haha, thanks. How's things? From Sophie. So we're going to read that again, and you can see the guy's picture again right there. Okay. Convicted 3 times for rape of a child and once for sexual activity with a child, but to be fair, she turned 16 like a week later. Holy shit. This video is definitely not getting monetized with this. This is not getting monetized. I am not going to be able to make any money from this shit. Oh my God. And I just want you to know that's only the first one. There's 2 of them. So you saw how many women were fine with that guy. Rape of a child. And with a girl that was 15. So let's look at the next one. And there's the next one. Jason 27. Okay, so that's what is that, like in German? I guess that's like in German. If you're German, tell me what that says. I don't know what that says. I got this in about a week. I think that's about everyone I swiped right on. Okay, well that's weird. Oh, that's right. He has a fucking swastika. I totally forgot. I was like, okay, it's in German. I was trying to look for what's wrong with him. His swastika tattoo. That's right. I was like, what is going on? Wait, what's wrong? The guy is a fucking Nazi. There's literally a swastika tattoo on his bicep right there. Now, we don't know if it's real. Like I said, I think this is a social experiment, but you can see it right there, the swastika tattoo on his bicep. But you can also see what the guy looks like. Okay, so let's see what the women are saying. And then says, Deins Platz oder meiner, what, your place or mine, it's German, so straightforward, where do you live? Please tell me that's drawn on with a marker, want to try and rub it off, let me get my sponge. From Test, interesting bio, do you speak German? Of course I had to learn, what does it say? It's a quote by a great man. That means it's from Hitler. That's got to mean it's a Hitler quote. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. What is fucking going on right now? Wow. Holy shit. And she says, nice. From Karuko. Is that swastika tattoo real? Want to see it in person? Your place or mine? Mine. Oh my God. Wow. Are you Jewish? No. I knew you were too cute. Aw, thank you. What? Okay. Do your eyebrows disappear when you wash your face? No, they don't. They are 90% real, I promise. By the way, I like your blonde streaks. And then at the bottom it says, plus 20 more messages. I thought these were the funniest 5. Now, that one wasn't as bad as the first one, but at the same time, fuck. Okay, now let's get into this, because this is actually really true, and I'm glad they finally made an article about it. From The Wrap, crisis PR expert Amber Heard and Jussie Smollett are paying the price for shocking arrogance. A stark warning to celebrities and all those looking for attention. Before proclaiming victimhood, you better have your facts on your side. 2 high-profile legal matters from the past year have driven home that point. The Amber Heard Johnny Depp defamation trial and the lurid case of actor Jussie Smollett's staged hate crime. At first glance, those 2 cases may seem as different as they can be. One involving a black man in Chicago and the other a white woman in LA. But deeper examination reveals a common thread and potent lesson. In both instances, young, ambitious actors tried co-opting current social movements to garner sympathy and advance their careers. In the end, both failed miserably when the truth prevailed and have been forced to pay a high price. For Amber Heard, that price will be monetary as well as reputational. Although Depp's ex-wife cloaked herself in the flag of domestic violence and sexual abuse, videotapes and audio recording presented in court painted a very different picture. The jury sided with Depp, awarding him $10.4 million in damages, while Depp was ordered to pay Heard $2 million in compensatory damages on one of her 3 counterclaims of defamation. She is appealing the verdict. Heard made a conscious decision to step into the public stage as a victim of abuse. She claimed she was speaking the truth by revealing what happened to her, but in the end, the jury decided she mostly lied. Incredibly, the evidence that was presented in court showcased Heard not as the abused, but as the abuser. Heard's actions will negatively impact her acting career. It took this long for finally something to comment on her acting career. No, I'm going to keep on running through it because this was a really good article. Her acting career, you know why I stopped it. This was such a good article. And then all of a sudden they said that, fine, she's still technically an actress, but we all know. Get the fuck out of here. But more importantly, they likely have caused lasting damage to the Me Too movement itself, which is aimed at empowering and showing survivors of sexual abuse that they are not alone. Moving forward, how many women or men will hesitate to come forward and confront their abusers out of fear or being labeled as no, or being labeled a disingenuous or dishonest Amber Heard? No. No. It's very simple, and I've said it over and over and over again. If you come out with real evidence that you were abused, we will believe you. The actor Jussie Smollett attempted to elevate his own fame by wrapping himself in the flag of the Black Lives Matter movement. He initially received a short-term bump in the media as an outraged public clamored to show support for the previously little-known actor. And that's both of them, dude. Nobody knew who Amber Heard was. I barely knew who Jussie Smollett was. I mean, I know he was from Empire, but that was about it. Like, both of these people, it was so obvious that these were attention grabs. You know what I mean? We know that behind Amber Heard, she was really greedy. This was more about money with her as well. But with both of them, they were both no names. Nobody knew who they were. This woman was in Aquaman, and she was still forgettable in Aquaman. In the end, Smollett's claims that two men attacked him, used racist slurs, put a noose around his neck, doused him with bleach, and told him this is MAGA country fell apart in court under close examination. He ended up with a 5-month jail sentence and a $145,000 fine after being convicted on 5 felony counts of lying to police. He as well is appealing the verdict. Both Heard and Smollet willingly injected themselves into highly sensitive debates on social movements taking place in America. Both displayed a shocking sense of arrogance by believing that they could tell false stories and get away with them. And both traded short-term publicity and attention for long-term reputation damage that has permanently branded them as manipulative and dishonest. Now, there's a couple of other words I could come up with that have branded Amber Heard with. There's some really curse words, some really horrible words, but we're going to go ahead and go with those two. Manipulative and dishonest. We'll just go with those two, but there's a lot of other words we could use. Their cases should prove a warning to celebrities, social media influencers, and would-be famous people everywhere. You cannot tell lies and hold yourself out as victims when the facts don't back you up. For average people not living in the public eye, both cases are reminders to be very careful about what you make public, because as quickly as you become famous, you can even more rapidly become infamous. Amber Heard and Jussie Smollett badly miscalculated their respective gambits. They have already paid steep prices and will continue to do so for some time in terms of both revenue and reputation, but the ultimate losers will be the social movements and legitimate victims of sexual or racist abuse who may decline to step forward for fear of being called liars. No, sorry, I'm never going to agree with that. I don't agree with that. If something happened to you, in reality, if something really happened to you, always come forward. Really, if something really happened. The hubris of these young performers has clearly shown that truth still matters in America, and seeking fame at all costs is ultimately not worth the steep price. Yeah? Well, there's that. So, look, all I have to say about those two people is I think I hate this whole victim thing where it's like, oh, well, she's a woman and he's a black guy, you know, so they're like victims because of certain things in society. Nah, man. No, dude. No. It's not that hard to understand that truth always prevails. Always. Okay, so we're going to end it with this. This is really good. I've been wanting to get into this article, but I haven't had time. So what's happening at Warner's, you're starting to see the people with their fucking little, oh, well, they're doing it and they don't care about diversity and dude, it's just not what sells. Woke content doesn't sell. Nobody wants to watch that shit. The only people that want to watch Batgirl and Supergirl and the Black Superman, the only people that want to watch that are the people on Twitter or the people in the Facebook comment section. And they always say, well, I liked it. I liked the video. I liked the movie. I liked that horrible Thor movie where it was all feminist and stupid. Oh, I liked it. Nobody cares what you fucking liked. Nobody gives a shit. You're like one person in the comment section. Oh, I'm so tired of these people. And they're all in the comment section of social media all the time. Well, I liked it. I thought it was a great movie. Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking private profile. You're saying that because you know nobody even knows who you are. And by the way, I think a lot of those people that say that kind of thing in the Facebook comment section and on Twitter, I don't even think they're real people. And that's why it's so funny to see the people that Amber Heard, her supporters, are the same people that also push Meghan Markle, and they also push She-Hulk, and they push all this bullshit woke shit, because they're all bots, which is funny. You connect those things and you're like, oh, okay, I can see what's going on here. This is from the Daily Beast. Laid off HBO Max execs reveal Warner Brothers Discovery is killing off diversity and courting middle America. And that's who we are to them, dude. To those people in Hollywood, in California, that's who we are. I'm in Texas, dude. I'm right in the middle of the country. People like in Indiana, Oklahoma, Ohio, those kind of states, that's what they call us, middle America. Dude, do you have any idea how badly those people in Hollywood look down on us in the rest of the country? They're like, oh, those people are all rubes. They're all morons. They're just like, oh, yeah, I'm from Texas and I want to ride a horse and I want to wear my cowboy hat. Oh, and that's how they think that we all are, dude. If you don't live in New York City, if you're not rich in New York, or you don't live in California and have money, that's how they think about you. Exactly like that. Former HBO Max executives say the streaming service has been left with few people of color to oversee its diverse slate of programming as Warner Brothers Discovery continues its ongoing corporate reshuffling. Well, that's very easy because nobody cares, okay? I'm sorry about these social issues and, wokeness and everybody wants to talk about. It's not entertaining. It's not entertaining. Nobody wants to sit down with a big old bowl of popcorn and a soda and want to be entertained, and then they're going to be told, oh, well, white man bad, men bad for 3 hours, dude. Those movies are getting really long. I don't know if you've noticed this, because I remember back in the day when I was younger, and I'm talking about like in my teens, movies were 90 minutes. That's all it was, 90 minutes. Sometimes a little bit longer. Dude, nowadays everything is over 2 hours. So you think that people want to sit there and be told, oh, white man bad, men bad, for over 2 hours? Hell no, man, change that fucking channel. Like, no. The platform reportedly laid off close to 70 people this month. That includes the entire teams overseeing unscripted, kids and family, and international content, according to two former HBO Max execs who asked not to be named. Those three divisions responsible for buying shows from production companies and creators and working closely with them during production are now completely gone. One former employee says as many as 13 people of color previously in charge of developing shows like the Gordita Chronicles and the Spanish-language docuseries Menudo Forever Young have been let go, likely influencing the types of shows and movies that are greenlit moving forward. Among those laid off are Jen Kim, an Asian woman who served as the senior vice president of the international team, and Kayla Barnes, a black woman who worked under Kim. See, and here's your problem. Here's your biggest problem. And let me tell you, as someone that knows the game and someone that can comment on the game, there's your problem. Jen Kim, an Asian woman. Nobody gives a shit that she's Asian. We don't care that she's Asian. Can she do her fucking job? Can she put something on TV that people are going to watch? The other one, Kayla Barnes, a black woman. Nobody cares that she's black. Can she do her fucking job and give us something that we're going to sit down and click on the streaming service of HBO Max and want to sit there for 2 hours and watch a movie? Can she do that? And I'm going to tell you right now, The answer is probably no. I'll tell you that right now. Why? Because people like those two people, all they care about is Asian woman, black woman, white men bad. Dude, how about you shut the fuck up with all of your race shit and entertain people? Make people happy again. How about that? I don't think anyone knows just how white the step. Thank you. See, thank you. Literally right after I said it. That's all they care about, dude. Oh my God, it's so infuriating to hear this shit. I don't care. I don't care that you're black. I don't care that you're Asian. I don't care who the fuck is making the movie. Just make the movie good. Make the television show good. And you want me to give you an example real quick for a minute? There's a show called Mecha Builders, Sesame Street, and I watch it with my youngest son, who's 1, okay? That show is really good. No woke shit, no messaging, nothing about race, nothing about LGBT, nothing. So he watches that and he loves it, and I watch it with him every time that I'm with him. So let me tell you something. That's the kind of shit that we need to have on TV again. It's just a show about Sesame Street characters that are made of metal and they're mechanical characters. That's all it is, man. Former HBO Max staffers say there are barely any non-white people left in the upper ranks of content, with one naming Joey Chavez, an executive vice president of drama, as one of the few people of color still there. See, that's the thing. Can Joey do his job? Can Joey make decisions that are going to bring the company money, that are going to have people sitting down to watch entertainment? Can he do his job? I don't care that his last name is Chavez. I don't give a shit. Entertain me. Because HBO Max and the original HBO channel operate somewhat independently, one former executive conceded that there may be one black woman on the HBO side, maybe. The layoffs have amplified the lack of diversity at HBO. Another former executive told the Daily Beast, HBO is the most homogenous part of this umbrella. Instead of trying to figure out how to integrate some of the Max executives into HBO, they just made this sweeping cut of 3 divisions. Kids, family, and international. A lot of black and brown people lost their jobs. See, and that's the problem right there. A lot of black and brown people were they succeeding at their job? Or is it because you only look at the people that are working there as black and brown and white? Have you ever thought that maybe you're the, not my subscribers, no, no, the people that think like this? Have you ever thought that maybe you're the one that looks at race? You're the one that cares about race? Have you ever thought that? Have you ever thought that maybe, I work somewhere where we're supposed to entertain people and we're supposed to make people want to watch movies and TV? I wonder if it matters that I only look at race. I think there's a name for that. Ever since parent company Warner Brothers merged with Discovery earlier this year, employees at Warner have grappled with the changing values of the newly created company. Discovery CEO David Zaslav was charged with helping Warner crawl out of a $50 billion hole. So, hey, all those black and brown people, sorry, I got an itch right here. All those black and brown people, do you think that they had something to do with that $50 billion hole, or you don't want to blame that on them too because they're black and brown and the $50 billion hole is only because of white people? Oh, it's because they couldn't do their fucking job. See, and you know what's even worse? There was probably white people that were fired as well. I guarantee you there was, but they don't want to concentrate on that because then they can't run their little stupid race narrative. He came in like a wrecking ball, tearing up CNN's $300 million streaming service. Really? You want me to go in on CNN right now? Oh my God, I could go in on CNN right now so fucking hard. I'm not going to do it, but I could do it. And I swear to God, really? CNN? You're going to try talking about CNN right now? Really? Oh my God. $300 million streaming service CNN Plus, and vowing to pull the Warner-owned news channel away from advocacy journalism. Oh, okay. So you mean journalism that only cares also about white, black, and brown? You mean that kind of journalism? Is that what it is? Advocacy? We know what that means, man. See, and this is the problem with these people. They think that we're stupid. Like it says at the beginning, middle America. Oh, those honkies, they're all stupid. Those crackers, they're idiots. And that, dude, we know what we're doing. We're the ones that pay you. What are you talking about? More changes have come in the past couple of weeks. Earlier this month, it was announced that Batgirl, the $90 million film planned for HBO Max, starring Afro-Latina. Who cares that she's Afro-Latina? Who cares? Is she a good actress? Was the movie going to be good? Stop, dude. Stop. I don't care that these are movies. This is about entertainment. This is not about your little fucking woke shit in your mind that you care about Afro-Latina. This is how the sentence should go. Earlier this month, it was announced that Batgirl, the $90 million film planned for HBO Max, starring actress Leslie Grace, would be shelved completely in favor of a tax write-off over... Yeah, right. You know what's funny is they can't even admit it. They can't even admit that they shelved that shit because it was woke garbage. Over the weekend, CNN media correspondent and host Brian Stelter, a frequent target of right-wing criticism, was fired from the network. Former Warner employees believe these changes are just as much about business as they are about reshaping the ideological perception of Warner properties. It all points to the same end, they say, a rejection of left-wing or highly diverse content in favor of more homogenous, middle America-friendly fare. So why is that a bad thing? Oh, because then you can't insert your stupid fucking messages into our movies and into our TV shows that we're paying for. I'm paying. You have any idea how much? Oh my God. Hold on. How many streaming services do you have? Tell me in the comments. Dude, I got HBO Max. I got Discovery Plus now because of the documentary. I got ESPN Plus. I got Hulu. I got Disney Plus. I got damn it. Look, I have so many. I don't even have the names of them anymore. That's 5 only. Okay, I know there's at least like 5 more that I'm paying for. Dude, it's like $70 or $80. I might as well just have cable again. I swear. Because and then Netflix, so that's 6. Netflix as well. So that's 6. So I think there's like at least 9 or 10 that I'm paying for right now. So you expect me to be pissed off that people are getting fired because they couldn't do their fucking job? Get the fuck out of here, man. The lack of diversity in content staff might just make that goal easier. Why are you? So are you admitting it? Are you admitting that black and brown people can't make movies and TV for people from middle America? Are you admitting that right now? You realize that's not the own that you think it is. I can't believe that they have the balls, the audacity to say this to us because we're normal Americans and we just want to be entertained when we go to the fucking movies, man. Jeez. HBO is the most homogenous part of this umbrella. Instead of trying to figure out how to integrate some of the Max executives into HBO, they just made a sweeping cut of 3 divisions: kids, family, and international. A lot of black and brown people lost their jobs. In a statement to the Daily Beast, HBO highlighted shows like Euphoria, which was full of pedo shit. Euphoria was mad pedophile shit. Rap Shit, a black lady sketch show, and Los Espookies, all of which are led by diverse characters. Okay. Well, I have a perfect question for you, all of which are led by diverse characters. What were the ratings like? I'm not going to go look that shit up. But that's the question. Nobody cares about the cast of diverse characters. The only people that care about that are on Twitter and in the Facebook comments section. Okay, all of which are led by diverse characters. Was it an entertaining show? Yes or no? More than likely, those kind of shows were only entertaining for a certain demographic of people. And that's not how entertainment works. I'm sorry to explain that to you. And I'm sorry that these people, well, I can't believe he's talking about race. And dude, we're not talking about race. We're showing you that entertainment matters instead of race. That's what we're doing. HBO and HBO Max have always shown a commitment to diverse programming and storytellers and always will. An internal graphic comparing the audiences of Discovery Plus and HBO Max showed a stark demographic difference between the two streamers, where HBO Max is popular with diverse groups, single people, and drivers of hybrid cars. What the fuck? Discovery Plus is popular with white... Oh, wow. Discovery Plus is popular with white married people who drive SUVs, minivans, and traveling buses. Well, there it is. There's your problem. Instead of saying, do people like to watch HBO or do they like to watch HBO Max? Yeah, Yeah, Discovery Plus, excuse me, not HBO Max. Do they like to watch HBO or do they like to watch Discovery Plus? What do they like to watch? No. We just care about the race of both people. There is your problem. Stop caring about race and start caring about entertaining people. HBO Max viewers are on TikTok and Instagram, while Discovery Plus viewers use social media platforms Facebook and Twitter. What kind of stupid bullshit is that? Are you trying to tell me right now that you expect me to believe that people on HBO Max don't use Facebook and Twitter? That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. With the added caveat, if any HBO Max viewers have no kids, so because they're younger, that is so fucking stupid. That is so stupid. Discovery Plus viewers are either empty nesters or have grandchildren. Man, you are really showing your disdain for normal people, man. These people really just hate normal people. Discovery may be trying to pull HBO into its orbit as it focuses on what it does best. Oh, you mean entertaining people? Is that what you're talking about? Putting out good content that people want to watch? Is that what you're saying? HBO Max reality offerings presented an obvious sticking point for the new bosses, where Discovery properties like TLC, HGTV send camera crews out to film what they can find. HBO Max's offerings are more carefully crafted. They're sometimes buoyed by stars like Selena Gomez or Steph Curry, who have the power to command big paychecks, and they're noticeably sleeker with smoother edits and more complicated camera setups, adding to their budgets. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody cares about any of that bullshit. Is it watchable? Nobody cares about any of that bullshit. Oh my God, these people are fucking idiots. One former exec describes Discovery Plus as a more general audience platform that doesn't have the specificity that HBO Max was tailored to. Well, it kind of seems like that specificity didn't work. Have you ever thought of that? I think Discovery is just a very all audience. They don't want to make things that are political, topical, alienate middle America. More Chip and Joanna, they said, referring to the hometown renovation show Fixer Upper, Welcome Home, hosted by Chip and Joanna Gaines. If David Zaslav had his wish, he would just program Chip and Joanna all day long. So what, are you mad that people like watching Chip and Joanna? They don't want to watch your woke shit? Is that what your problem is? Because that sounds like what your problem is. Kind of sounds like y'all are just mad. Nobody wants to watch your woke shit. Don't be mad, bro. Your content sucks. There was just a massive, we don't need you. You're not offering the things we're focused on. Yeah, basically. The change in perspective could also partly explain why so many titles have recently disappeared from HBO Max's platform. Our sources agree that the removals are mostly related to money. You fucking moron. Oh my God. The company can claim a tax break for the costs associated with certain shows as long as it promises to stop profiting off them, which means taking them down altogether. They're canceling a lens of perspective that I don't think exists when you look at Discovery branded shows, one former staffer said. Speaking of the company's plans to combine HBO Max and Discovery Plus into one giant streaming service in the near future, the laid off exec said, don't be surprised if there's a new name for the platform. Okay. Dude, you got laid off. They fired you. You weren't doing your fucking job. And I bet you there's a reason they don't want them to know this fucking name. The name of this person, because this person, they'll probably call their asses out and say, well, yeah, that guy sucked. You go and look at his job. Go look at what he was doing or what she was doing, whether it's a he or a she. Go look at what they were doing, and you'll see that they sucked at their fucking job. Overall, there's a sense that HBO Max's executives of color were just another casualty in the company's quest to get itself out of debt. Content quality be damned. Yeah, right. In terms of people seeing themselves reflected, whether it's, we don't care. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I don't care if people see themselves reflected. We want to be entertained. Are you trying to tell me that there's people that are black, Asian, LGBT, that they care that much about being represented? Is that what you're trying to say? You really think that there's black people out there that say, oh, I just want to watch a movie, man. I don't care if the characters are black. I just want to watch a movie. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me there aren't LGBT people that they're like, oh, well, I just want to watch a movie, man. I don't care if the characters are gay. I just want to watch a movie. You're trying to tell me that there's not people like that? No, it's you. It's you. You're the one that cares, not the people, man. You're the one that cares, because there's a word for people like you. There's a word for that. In terms of people seeing themselves reflected, whether it's ethnic or LGBTQ, when you have people who are diverse, the lens with which they evaluate content factors in things that I think my white, there's that shit again. White colleagues just don't think about, one former exec said. I'll say it again. That executive probably sucked at their job. It's deep, said another. What are they going to do with this disproportionate amount of people of color that will let go? They need to replace them in some capacity, or do they not care? That's what we've been told, that they just don't care. Yeah, we don't. And the people that watch the movies, that's the end. And the people that watch the movies don't give a fuck either. Dude, you need to understand. There's two types of people that watch TV shows, movies, and shit like that. There's the type of people that want the screen to look like them, and I care because I need to be represented. No, you don't, man. No, you don't. We need people to be entertained to make money. Okay, that's going to be about it for today. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.